Darwin Platform Group of Companies is one of the fastest growing diversified Indian conglomerates with global footprints. It is setting up offices globally and tying up with companies across the globe from multiple sectors. The company has ventured into real estate and construction, stockbroking and finance, arms and ammunition, mining, airlines and many other sectors.
Why are ITC shares falling in trade today, and why is it that most experts of stock markets believe that ITC shares could be under pressure in the short to medium term? Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today Television. I'm Sakshi Batra, and in this video I'm going to tell you everything that is impacting the sentiments around ITC. That's one company, British American Tobacco, which is ITC's largest shareholder, and this company is now planning to launch a share sale as early as this week. Reports suggest that this company is looking to divest its stake in ITC. Now, you all know that ITC is a leading multi-business Indian enterprise with its presence in cigarettes, FMCG, paper, packaging, agribusiness, hotels and even IT. Now, the British American the tobacco company is the largest shareholder of ITC, having more than 29% stake as of December of 2023. Now, BAT has been a shareholder in ITC in some or the other way since early 1900s. It's one of the oldest and of course the largest shareholder of ITC. This company is now looking at selling around $2 to $3 billion or around 21,000 crore rupees of ITC shares via block deals. Now, the company has also added that part of selling stake will actually kick off starting this week. Reports have suggested that BAT is already in talks with Bank of America and Citigroup in the ITC stake sale. This British American Tobacco company may sell 4% in ITC in its first leg as per some of the reports. BAT is likely to pare its stake from 29% to 25% in the next few days as per some of the early reports that have come in. Now, a key challenge that BAT faces in offloading the 4% stake in ITC is navigating the regulatory hurdles that are imposed by the central bank, that's Reserve Bank of India, on foreign ownership in tobacco firms, which limits who can really buy these shares. Now, why is ITC's largest shareholder planning to trim its stake in the company? That's the big question. Remember, last month BAT itself had hinted its intentions to monetize its stake in ITC to enhance its balance sheet flexibility. Tadeu Morocco, who's the BAT's chief executive, had said, and I quote, "We continue to pursue all opportunities to enhance balance sheet flexibility, and as part of this, we regularly review our stake in ITC. We recognize that we have a significant shareholding which offers us the opportunity to release and reallocate some capital," unquote. This British American Tobacco company is having a huge pile of debt consisting around $40 billion. BAT had also recently taken $32 billion of write-down in the United States. This stake sale in ITC will allow the maker of Dunhill and Lucky Strike, BAT, to pay down its debt and move faster towards the leverage range at which it could resume the share buybacks. Now, the next question comes in, at what price will this stake be sold in ITC? Well, such deals are often conducted at discount to the current market price. We've seen today ITC on an intraday level slip below the 400 mark. Right now, it's under pressure by about 1% in trade. Now, the shares of ITC hit a low point of 2.5% lower in trade. This loss has got extended for the second day running. Even yesterday the stock was under pressure, and with today's drop the stock has already fallen 20% from its peak that it had hit in July 24 of last year. Now this peak was 499.7 rupees. From that time, if you see, already 100 rupees has been lost in value for ITC. Just in 2024, this calendar year, the shares of ITC have slipped 11%. However, the stock had more than doubled in the preceding 2 years, whereas the Sensex index had risen just about 2% this year alone. Now, of course, some of it could be related to profit taking as well, with the kind of reduced prices that we've been seeing in ITC, but some part also has to go with this overhang of what the largest shareholder may be looking at doing with the block deals. Now, the question comes in for you as a shareholder and as an investor of ITC. What does this deal really mean for you? The potential divestment by BAT, which is the strongest and the long-standing strategic partner, could definitely have a significant implication for the Indian company's future strategy and the shareholding structure. Now, analysts and traders who have been tracking ITC have said that the proposed stake sale does not change the fundamental picture, but definitely can put pressure on the stock in the short term because of a supply overhang. So the question comes in, what should you as investors really do in ITC shares right now? Well, brokerage house firm Goldman Sachs, in its note on February 29th, had said that weak near-term earnings and an overhang from the BAT stake sale have been key drivers behind the correction in ITC's stock price. Goldman Sachs also mentioned that while the cigarette volumes may recover in the March quarter, the paper business may turn out to be a near-term earnings drag, and a potential recovery is likely only in September quarter of the fiscal year 2025. Now, we on Business Today Television also spoke to Vineet Bulinchkar of Ventura Securities to understand what should be investors' strategy on ITC ahead of reports suggesting that BAT could be looking at a massive stake sale to the tune of 20,000 odd crore rupees. Listen in to what he had to say.
The stock is now going into stronger hands, which may want to hold on to it. That is why I told you that LIC could be one of the buyers. And in my opinion, that leaving the counter does not change materially anything for the company. In fact, what will happen is that decision making will be faster. There will be more challenging decisions being taken because BAT has been mostly opposing a lot of things that the board has been proposing. And if that were to happen, I think the first thing would be obviously the listing of ITC hotels, followed by value unlocking taking place in these companies.
Okay, so Vineet Bulinchkar is in fact positive on ITC, saying that in case where the deals were to go through, there could be a potential buying out that LIC could be looking at as well. And once there are more Indian shareholders in the majority category, the decision making could be much faster, and the next leg of the rally or the value unlocking for ITC shareholders could come in from ITC's demerged hotels business to get listed separately. So those could be the two triggers that one could be looking at. So that's as far as ITC is concerned, the potential downtick that you are seeing right now and the eventual stake sale by BAT, and what could this really mean as a future trajectory of ITC. So I hope this video really gave you a clarity of why the stock prices are down ahead of the impending or potential BAT divesting a part of its stake right now, and what should be your strategy on the stock. But do stay tuned on Business Today TV as we continue to get you more developments around ITC.